Hello everybody and welcome to the Hole-in-One Show presented by Bell Bank. I'm your host, Dave Schultz. We're here at Maple River Golf Club just minutes west of Fargo on I-94. We're on the 9th hole, 150-yard par 3, and on today's show, it's the Fargo Open show. We have 6 great players who qualified at Rose Creek, and they can't wait to take their 2 shots from 150 yards. If you're new to the game, here it is. Each one of our players will get 2 shots from 150 yards. The closest shot will win $1,000 to their charity of choice. That contestant will then join us for the Bell Bank Charity Bonus Putt in our final segment for an opportunity to double that donation from $1,000 to $2,000. Now, new this year on the Hole-in-One Show is the Therelson Ethanol Pro Shots. Last year, I thought the pros got off a little bit easy just doing color commentary. This year, we're going to put them to work and do it for a good cause. Therelson Ethanol stepped up, and each shot the pro hits on the green will add $250 to the winner's charity of choice. And also, it is called the Hole-in-One Show after all, so if one of our contestants makes a hole-in-one, they're going to be driving home in a brand new Chevy Camaro or Chevy Blazer thanks to Gateway Chevrolet. Now, right now, I'd like to welcome in the head golf professional, Edgewood, Greg McCullough. Greg, hey David. Welcome back to the Hole-in-One Show.
Hey, thanks for having us again. We had a great day out here.
Well, thanks for being here, and we've got 6 great golfers. And how are things going at Edgewood, and what do you have coming up in 2021?
You know, I think like everybody, you know, we came off last season where we didn't really know what to expect, and it was just crazy busy. So we're kind of hoping that people continue to play golf, and we'll see what happens. Green
fees are through the roof, and that's good. It's something people can do. So let's talk about, I appreciate you doing this, because I know we don't get a chance to play a lot of golf, and to say, hey, come on and hit a couple shots for charity. I appreciate you doing this, and how's the game?
You know, it's unknown, actually. I was talking earlier, I said, I think I played last time about 6 weeks ago, so it should be a comedy show, if nothing else.
All right, well, we got 150 yards downwind. What do you think? What's your plan?
Well, I told the people here I was going to hit 7-iron, so I'm not going to hit 7, but I'm not going to tell everybody what I'm hitting.
All right, well, good luck. It's for a good cause. Let's do it.
All right.
Therelson Ethanol Pro Shots. Each shot Greg hits on the green will add $250 to the winner's charity of choice. That was smooth. It's a little left. All right, second ball. The pros so far this season have raised an extra $500. So we'll see if Greg can get this one on the green. We also have a 15-foot circle up there for the contestants. They hit it inside the circle, it'll be $100 to their pro shop. Good swing, there you go. There you go. Settle in right there. Settle in right there. Beautiful, Greg, on the green. $250 added to charity. Way to go, round of applause.
Thank you.
Good job, we'll see you at the screen. All right, first up, Jacob Fendrick. Come on in, Jacob. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
Thanks for being on the Hole-in-One Show.
Thanks for having me.
You came to the qualifier at Moorhead and you took a chance, and you came back to the qualifier at Fargo and you ended up making it on the show. What does it feel like?
Feels good. I got pretty lucky, and luckily I'm here with you guys today.
No, it's not luck. You're good. You're good. So tell everybody at home where are you from and what do you do?
I live right here in Fargo, and I work at the Oxbow Country Club.
Okay.
And working on turning professional in the next year or 2.
Well, you got a beautiful swing, and everybody will be able to see that. Charity of choice. Who are we going to win money for today?
The Wounded Warriors program.
Good for you. Absolutely. So that's fantastic. 150 yards. What do you have?
I got a 54 degree today.
I think that's the right club for you. All right. You ready?
Yep.
Let's do it. Jacob Fendrick. This is a nice swing. He's got a nice swing.
Yeah, and we were talking earlier, Jacob grew up in Mayville, North Dakota, so we always like those class beers.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know, all of us North Dakota players, we know a thing or two about the wind.
Yes, that we do.
You got the 54 degree, get it up in the air and land it soft. Good power.
Come on.
Should catch a piece of the right edge of the green. Yeah.
Good shot.
Yeah, good start.
Yeah, way.
Real good start. Tell you, when I hit my pro, I don't know about you, when I hit my pro shots, I was like, well, give me the microphone back. It was a lot easier doing the microphone than the shots.
This is way easier standing back here for sure.
It is. A little left, but we have a measurement. We have one on the green. All right, Jacob. Thanks for being on the show.
Thank you very much.
Good shot. It's not easy. Good job. All right, we got one on the green. Our next contestant, Ian Powers. Come on in, Ian. You look like you're ready. You're ready to go. You're dialed in.
We'll see about that.
So you qualified at Rose Creek. Talk about qualifying and what does it feel like to be on the show?
Qualifying was a blast. I came in after men's night and just gave it a shot. Yeah.
Good. So share with everybody where you're from and what do you do?
I'm from Fargo. I'm a general contractor.
Okay, very good. How often do you get on the golf course?
A couple times a week.
All right, what's your handicap?
An 8 right now.
All right, that's a good player.
Yeah,
for sure. What club is that for you today? 150 downwind.
I'm thinking of pitching wedge.
Okay, you got it. Charity of choice. Who are we playing for?
The Fargo Humane Society.
Fargo Humane Society.
Yeah.
Okay, go get it.
Thanks.
Good luck. All right, we've got one on the green.
Wow. Yeah.
It's nice seeing 2 golf balls sitting up there on the green.
Exactly.
8 handicap. We've got a lefty here.
Ian and I obviously go to the same tailor. We both have the same shirt on today.
Good planning. All right, first one for Ian. Look at this.
There you go. Work in there.
Get one good bounce.
Come on.
Get one good.
Get him.
Hey.
Good shot.
Just rolling through the green, but good shot.
Yep.
Good
Very
start.
Good shot. He looks like he's played a little in North Dakota, getting that ball flight down.
Yeah, it's a little brisk from behind us right now.
It's all right.
We do have a beautiful day, though.
Beautiful day.
And we've got enough, we've got some good space between the front edge of the green and the hole, so this is a good day to make a hole-in-one. Again, right at it. Get one big bounce.
Couple hops. Get up.
All right, Ian. Thanks for being on the show.
Thanks for having me.
You bet. Appreciate it, man. All right, Jacob Fendrick made it on the green. We'll take a measurement. We'll be right back after this.
So you need a golf ball that puts you in control, cuts through the wind, and stops on a dime? Okay, you got it. The new Z-Star series from Srixon, built for distance.
Well, this is a lot of fun.
So fun. Thank you.
Thanks.
Got it.
Oh, wow.
Twinning.
Thanks.
Yeah, did you get my candy?
Got it.
Thank you. You got it?
Oh, so cute.
I got it.
Thanks, sweetie.
Of course.
Did you get the bike?
Got it.
Shields Visa. Got it.
Hi, I'm Jack Chivers, your Minnesota Lake Region real estate broker since 1966. I traveled through the Lake Region in the early 1960s and discovered the charm of life at the lake and have never looked back. Today, I am sharing my real estate knowledge with you and offering never-before-listed exclusive properties with RE/MAX Lakes Region.
Call Jack the Man with 55 years of experience to work with you or visit lakesremax.com.
Banking. It's more than checking accounts, business loans, or mortgages. It's about recognizing a need, helping families keep their homes, and giving others a fighting chance by working with partners focused on paying it forward. 13,000 stories and more than $18 million in giving to date. Excellence in banking, exceptional at community. Bell Bank. Banking, mortgage, wealth management, and insurance.
The law of energy is clear. You can't create it or destroy it. But with Rebound Frame, you can harness it, focus it, for electrifying ball speed. New ZX drivers from Srixon, built for distance.
Hello everybody, welcome back to the Hole-in-One Show. All right, we took the measurement to it and Jacob hit it 24 feet 5 inches. Now's the time I want to share with you the Dakota Medical Foundation shot of the season. The closest shot this season, thanks to Dakota Medical Foundation, will win $2,500 to their charity of choice. Jacob's 24.5 on this show, but our current leader is Eric Laufenberg on our Maple River show, who hit it 5 feet 10 inches. A lot of games here today, and remember, a hole-in-one wins a brand new car thanks to Gateway Chevrolet. I'd like to bring in our third contestant on the Fargo Open show, Asia Nelson. Asia.
Hello.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Are you excited?
Pleasure. Super, duper excited, yes.
Now, Asia, you work here at Maple River, and where else do you work?
I work at Fargo Pioneer Assisted Living as a nurse there. So.
Awesome, awesome. Yeah. And talk about your golf background. You're out here playing golf a lot. You got a great athletic swing. What's your handicap, and how often do you get out?
You know, handicap, I like to keep it pretty casual, so
keep it casual.
Keeping it casual play. Otherwise, you know, I'm out here, you know, 5-6 times a month. Not too much, usually working, but you know, sure. It's a great atmosphere, so love working here.
And you're a good fisherman. We've caught walleyes together before up at Wrong Lake.
It's been a pleasure. Yes, my dad and you know Ed and all of us got together, and that was really good memories that.
Yeah,
for sure embrace. So
I'm sorry about your dad, and let's have some fun today, right?
Yeah,
all right, so let's talk about the charity you're gonna be playing for.
For Love of Dogs Rescue. So
all right,
I love my dogs. So
150 yards downwind. What club do you have?
Got a 7. We're gonna feather in a 7 today.
Feather in a 7. I like. You got a plan. Let's go to it.
All right.
Good luck, Asia. Teed up, ready to go.
It's a good golf swing right here.
Yep. It's great. It's very natural. Get up and hit it. Good swing. Great swing.
Away.
Just going to miss the green to the left, but
all right.
Good start.
She's got an infectious smile.
She does.
Yeah.
She does, absolutely. She's worked out here at the golf course for the last few years. Beautiful. And always great to see her out here.
I'm sure she does a great job.
Got a good ladies program at Edgewood?
Yeah, a couple ladies leagues, one in the morning, one at night. Yeah, it's been great.
A little left again, but another good contact. All right, Asia, good job. It's not easy. Proud of you. Great job. Thanks for being on the show. All right, next up, we've got the coach's son, Mason Kennedy. Hey, Mason. How's it going? How you doing, man?
Good, how are
Great to see you.
Good to see you, too.
So what we got here? Miller High Life.
Favorite beer.
Favorite beer, all right. Well, sporting your favorite beer, you're probably, I don't know if you've had any yet today, but I know you're excited to play.
Today,
all right, good.
No beers today.
All right, so tell everybody at home, where do you work and where are you from?
I work at Prairie Wood Golf Course and also work for North Dakota Association, North Dakota Association for the Disabled, charitable gaming, so I deal blackjack and do pull tabs and stuff like that. And that is also the charity I'm going to be playing for.
Okay.
So I'll be playing for North Dakota Association for the Disabled.
And you're on the golf course quite a bit. What's your handicap these days?
2 to 3, kind of hit or miss, anywhere from low or mid 60s to high mid 90s.
Good player.
It really depends on the day.
High to mid 90s.
I got a few lows today. Oh yeah, you never know what's coming with me.
All right. So what club do we have?
Depends. 9 or wedge. Trying to wedge right away. Might switch it.
Yeah, you sure can. 24 feet 5 inches. Good luck.
Thank you.
All right. Mason Kennedy, of course, the son of Coach Steve Kennedy, North Dakota State Bison, golf coach.
And Mason's worked at Prairie Wood Golf Course, done a great job for us, not for me, but Matt Cook for quite a long time. So we're excited to see him on the show.
Excellent. I like that he's got 2 clubs. I mean, you take all the information you can.
Absolutely. Oh yeah, come on, baby.
Turn in there.
Go left.
Got your piece. All right, just over. Was that the wedge? That was the wedge. Yes. You're on a stage, there's no doubt.
Yep.
I like that he's teeing it up. I really like when people tee it up on par 3s. If you can get a perfect lie,
might as well use it for sure. There you go.
Okay, there we go. Come on. Oh, go.
Get up. Oh, good swing.
Just short. All right, Mason. Thanks, man. You bet. Thanks for being on the show. Okay, Jacob's hanging in there. See if our last 2 can get inside his shot. We'll be right back.
Sight on Sound, the true expert when it comes to ultra high definition. Come and see the latest in high-tech smart TVs and high-quality projection. Keep things thumping with top-of-the-line car and home audio systems, featuring Bluetooth, GPS, remote starts, and more. Plus, Sight on Sound's professional service department can do it all. There's no job too big when you start at Sight on Sound. Over 30 years as your complete home and car electronics headquarters.
Bring it on home from Sight on Sound.
On the golf course, I couldn't see the ball, and I had to say, would you mind keeping an eye on my ball? My eyesight was deteriorating, and I didn't know it. I had to keep getting new glasses. Another prescription change, Dr. Thome said, it's time to do cataract surgery. My only relationship with cataracts are my grandparents. It is arguably the most amazing thing I've ever been through. I end up watching now my son's golf balls and everybody else because I can see them and they can't.
At Eagle River Utility Solutions, we're here to help people connect. We spend more time at home than ever before. Time working, learning, and shopping, all from the comfort of our own couch. Not just any internet will do anymore. We need high-speed internet. Our team delivers with directional boring and fiber optic installation. If you're looking for quality, trust, and care in your next contractor, visit EagleRiverUtility.com to learn more.
Outlet Recreation has been your source for fun for over 15 years. Start gearing up for summer fun by checking out their hand-picked inventory of RVs, boats, fish houses, golf carts, and more. Always sold at outlet prices. Stop by their new marine store in Fargo or the Marine and RV stores in Detroit Lake. And no matter where you are, you can always visit OutletRecreation.com, your online fun source.
OutletRecreation.com. We find great buys. You will too.
Hello everybody, welcome back to the Hole in One Show presented by Bell Bank. Jacob Fendrick is still in the lead with 24 feet 5 inches, and we have two really good players still to come. But right now I'd like to bring back in Greg McCullough and see what's going on at Edgewood at the Fargo golf courses. Greg, what do we have going on in 2021?
Well, you know, we're excited about every spring season as we get open. Sure. You know, the Fargo Park District, we have 5 unique golf courses. One of the great things about, I think, what we do is you can be a member at 1, you can be a member at the par 3s, you can be a member at all 5 if you want. So there's plenty of activities, there's plenty of different kinds of leagues, so we're excited to get going again.
That's awesome. And, you know, hopefully we get a decent spring and get on Edgewood right away, right?
Yeah, you know, springtime for us in the Valley, as we know, the last 20 years has been hit and miss, but we're excited for it, and we'll make it work whatever happens.
And last year was just gangbusters, right? People were coming out of the woodwork to book tee times and play some golf. So did you have a good year?
Yeah, you know, everybody had a great year. You know, everybody was kind of wondering what was going to happen, and golf was one of those things that we could all do, and we appreciate everybody's support all the time that comes and plays Fargo courses.
Real quick, your podcast with Matt Cook, What's My Tee Time? Talk about that, and how can people follow your podcast?
Sure. At What's My Tee Time is our Twitter. What's My Tee Time is our podcast that Matt Cook and I do. We talk about golf shop stories, which we have a few.
Oh yeah, it's great.
What happens, tips, we have special guests and all that. So if you happen to find us, we're on SoundCloud, go out and give us a listen.
So many unique things happen in a golf shop and on a golf course. It's somewhat, and because golf is so, you know, it's unscripted, right?
Correct.
And you get a lot of great stories, so it's always fun to listen to, so check that out. All right, now we have your Edgewood Men's Club champion.
Absolutely, current champion right now.
Let's go do it.
All right,
Mike Holmes up. The current, as we said, Edgewood Men's Club champion. Well, there's a lot of build up there.
I guess, yes. So, no, I'm glad to be here.
Good, good. Yeah. Well, thanks for being here. Thanks for qualifying, coming over to Rose Creek and qualifying. So let's talk about yourself. Where are you from and what do you do?
I am from Fargo originally, born and raised, and I am an account executive at Tradesman International. So we do labor support for the construction industry.
Okay, and how often are you getting on the course and what's your handicap?
You know, I try to play 2 to 3 times a week, and then I am a 0. So.
Okay, very good. So talk about the club championship real quick. Was it stroke play?
It was stroke play. We played 27 holes, and I played well the first 18, and Didn't necessarily hit it well the last 9, but I ended up winning it in the playoff on the second hole.
Well, congratulations. Yeah. Way to go. All right, charity today. What are we playing for?
Roger Maris Cancer Center.
Very good. Club?
Pitching wedge.
Knock it close.
Thank you.
24 feet, 5 inches is the number to beat. Jacob Fendrick. And I don't know about you, but it looks like Mike's kind of licking his chops.
He's kind of ready. Yeah, he kind of thrives on stuff like this.
You see his swing, you know he's a player right away.
Right. Yep. He's played a lot of golf. Grew up at Edgewood, so we see him quite often.
Beauty, beauty. Sit right on it. Sit. Hey.
Good shot, Mike.
Just outside the circle, but we have a new leader.
We have a new leader.
Can tell that right now. Good shot. It's kind of nice to get the lead with your first shot.
Yeah, I wouldn't know that.
Oh.
How is that, David? You would know more about that than we know about.
Not lately.
No.
All right, hit a good one.
Yeah, he knows he's got the right club now, so
for sure.
Aim it. There you go.
This is it. This is
right at it.
Come on. Bounce left.
Spin.
Sit.
Great shot, Mike. Got away.
Way to go, Mike. Inside the circle. Way to go. Not easy to do. Good job. All right, we have one inside the circle. Good job, Mike Holm. Now, our final contestant, he qualified the closest at Rose Creek, Paul Albrecht. Good to see you, Paul.
Thanks.
Thanks for being on the show. Appreciate you trying to qualify. You know, you tried a few times, didn't you?
Yeah, 2 times.
2 times.
In a second.
You said, Schultz, this is my last time I'm trying. And then you hit it close, and you're the closest qualifier, 4 feet, 10 inches. I want you to share with everybody, what do you do, and where are you from?
From Fargo. I've got a lawn care and snow removal business. Been doing it for about 25 years.
And the name of your business?
Albrecht Enterprises.
Okay, very good. So the people check you out and
Right.
get dialed in with your work. So how often are you on the golf course, and what's your handicap?
2-3 days a week. I'm a 3.
Okay, very good. Charity of choice today?
Make-A-Wish.
All right. Good luck. He's inside the circle. Paul Albrecht, last 2 shots on the Fargo Open show.
He was excited to be last, I guess.
He earned it.
Earlier. He did earn it.
He
That's a
earned
good
it.
shot.
Yes.
There you go. Right
Boy, is
at
that just right of the pin.
Kick it a little left.
Bounce through.
All right, good swing.
Absolutely, yep. It's going to change clubs.
Solid contact on that first one is nice.
Mm-hmm.
You know which club you need.
Yeah, the wind's picking up. We just have to look at it and we'll get there.
It's all right. No, that's all good. It's beautiful out here, though, David.
It is a nice sunny day. Second.
Hang on.
Okay, a little left.
Good contact again, though.
All right. Oh,
there
good
you
bounce.
go. Good swing.
Bounce a little through. Thanks, Paul.
Yep.
Appreciate you being on the show. All right, Mike Holm is our Fargo Open champion. Inside the circle. We'll be right back after this, and he'll get 2 putts from 20 feet to double his donation from 1,000 to 2,000. Stay with us.
Every day is a new beginning, and with hot spring spas and pool tables too, it's a chance to start fresh so you can go after life and achieve your goals. Immerse yourself, then unleash yourself to all that life has to offer. And when the day is done, we'll help you get ready for what's next. Heat that awakens, clear, crisp water that invites, and vitality that drives your day, every day. Hot spring spas and pool tables too. Every day, made better.
Every life deserves a special time of honor. At Hanson Runsvold Funeral Home, while we celebrate life, we also choose to live in the moment, like spending time with family, passing down our traditions and hobbies. That's what I love about golf. It's an opportunity to listen, learn, share, pay attention to details, and plan for the next shot. Most of all, it's a chance to spend precious time with family and friends. That's what's really important. Hanson Runsvold, bringing families and friends together since 1920.
Okay, time's up. Let's change golf. Golf is way too slow. Beeline to your pellet. Hit it. It's time to have fun on a Finn scooter. Find Finn at the golf course or get your own at finscooters.com.
Fargo Country Club carries forward a proud tradition of hospitality and a world-class private club experience. Members enjoy Fargo's 18-hole championship golf course, tennis and pool complex, dining venues, and more. As a Troon Portfolio Club, members enjoy lifestyle and golf benefits at over 110 private clubs and 300 resort and daily fee facilities worldwide, sure to appeal to all members of your family.
WDAY is your home for North Dakota High School Tournament memories. On DVD, watch these student athletes at their best as they put it all on the line for their schools and communities. Visit WDAY.com and click on the WDAY Deals tab. Every game is available for $25 plus tax, shipping, and handling. All the games you remember, only at WDAY.com. Buy your North Dakota High School Championship DVDs today.
Hello everybody, welcome back to the Hole in One Show presented by Bell Bank. We're up here on the 9th green with our Fargo Open winner, Mike Holm. He hit it to 14 feet, 10 inches, and we've already raised $1,250 for his charity of choice, the Roger Maris Cancer Center, thanks to Greg McCullough hitting it on the green for an extra $250 from Therrelson. So Mike, good job. What do you think? You won the show and you got 2 putts from 20 feet.
Yeah, just taking a look at it here, so it looks like a pretty straight putt, so I'm going to give it my best effort.
It might tail a little bit to the right, potentially. You're going to be rejoining us on the championship show, representing Fargo. Yep. Under the lights, should be a lot of fun, but right now, let's keep making some money for charity.
Sounds good.
Good luck. All right, Greg. 2 putts here for Mike.
Mike worked really hard on his putting all of last year, so we'll see how he does.
Knock it in there.
Yep. Good stroke. Break a little.
Ah.
Good putt.
It's staying straight.
Yeah.
It looks like it wants to go to the right, but all the putts so far have kind of stayed straight. He'd be a good representative on the championship.
He's a great representative.
About that.
No, he's a first-class guy and
Edgewood,
plays a lot of golf.
Edgewood,
very good supporter.
Men's club champion.
Yep.
Knock it in there. I like it. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Yep.
Yeah, there you go, buddy. Way to go. Nice job. Right in there, 2250. Going to Roger Maris Cancer Center. Nice putt.
Awesome, thank you. Appreciate
That's got to feel good.
That feels nice. It's pretty straight, so it doesn't tail. So.
I'll let everybody know.
There you go.
We'll see you on the championship show. Way to go.
Sounds good, thank you.
Want to welcome back in Greg McCullough. Thanks, man.
You bet, David.
Thanks for being here, and thanks for everything you do for golf in the community, and listen to that podcast.
Vice versa. We appreciate everybody come out supporting and raising a lot of money for a lot of great people.
You bet. Thanks, Greg. We'll see you soon. All right, folks, that does it for the Fargo Open show. Next week, we've got a very special show, celebrity episode. You won't want to miss it. See you next week.
Start your morning right with the most watched morning news team, WDAY First News.
News you need from the team you trust.
First on the scene for breaking news and major local stories.
Getting you up to speed and out the door.
Only the most important news.
And best coverage of local weather.
Start your mornings out on the right track.
Watch WDAY First News, weekday mornings from 5 to 7.